Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video leading up to the mid-season premiere for the final batch of episodes of the series. We're going to talk about the ending of the series, and will it or will it not be a setup for spin-offs? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead, and in today's video we're going to be doing another discussion topic video leading up to the premiere of the second half and the final half of Fear the Walking Dead. We're going to talk about some information that's been kind of spreading around over the last couple days, and kind of give my thoughts on the idea of Fear the Walking Dead having a conclusive ending or a setup for a spin-off ending. So, we're going to go into that for today's video. We're going to talk about it, go through some new information that we have based off of this, and, kind of discuss. So, one of the biggest things that I think everybody was annoyed with last year when the original Walking Dead ended is that though it was, in my opinion, a great finale, it was a really, really great, 24th episode of season 11. It was great. They had, the death of Rosita. They had a lot of amazing storylines. They had a lot of really great things going on. The fall of the Commonwealth. The variants were coming in. It was really exciting. But here's the thing. It wasn't an ending. It was a setup for other spinoffs, right? And I think that's one thing that a lot of people were kind of upset about, right? Is that we only had conclusive endings to very minimal characters. Like Eugene, Gabriel, they had conclusions for sure. But then other characters like Rick, Michonne, Daryl, Maggie, Negan, they didn't have a conclusion at the end of the original series. So now the question is, are we going to get the same treatment this year that we did last year at the main show, now this year for Fear the Walking Dead? Now, here's what I'd say about that. Fear the Walking Dead it's a very weird one to me because the show started off back in season 1 with 10 million views, and it progressively went lower and lower and lower with the ratings in the first 3 seasons, right? But then Morgan crossed over to Fear the Walking Dead. They brought Morgan's character in, and it actually did good for the show. The ratings went up, I think 2 million more. And progressively, as season 4 Fear, went on, the viewers went down, and then they pretty much stayed down for the rest of the, Fear the Walking Dead time. All the way up until this point, and even to this point in season 8, the ratings have not gone up. If anything, they've gone lower than they ever have before because the show has continued to do bad writing, bad, character decisions and stuff like that. And that's all to say that are they going to be able to salvage any of these characters and do a spin-off on any of these characters? Now, I've heard a few different statements being put out there in the recent couple days. I've heard some people say that apparently this, from early reviewers, that this will conclude every single aspect of Fear the Walking Dead. This will conclude the character stories and it will not set up for spin-offs. Then, yesterday, I started seeing posts of people saying, this will definitely set up for a spin-off. This will definitely, we're definitely getting prepared for more of these Fear the Walking Dead characters and other Walking Dead content. And I'm just at an absolute loss now. I really don't know what to say. I mean, here's the thing, right? Would I say that Fear is a good spin-off? No. Do I think that Fear needs more spin-offs after this show ends? No, I don't. The only way I could see this making any kind of sense to where they would take Fear the Walking Dead characters and put them into another spin-off is if two things. Dwight went to Dead City. I think that would be really good if Dwight went to Dead City. We've discussed that one before. That one would be very good. But that one, and again, that one's very up in the air, but that one would be really good if they did it. And the other one is that now that we know that Scott Gimple is now planning a crossover event type of series at some point in the future, we don't know when, but we know he's planning one, then it would be a good idea to bring in Madison. Then it'd be a good idea to bring in Victor and whoever else survives the final 6 episodes, Then you can actually bring those characters in to the crossover series and make Fear the Walking Dead a impactful series, you know what I mean? But for Fear the Walking Dead just to wrap up and kind of disappear, that is low-key what I'm expecting. Although, here's the thing. We're dealing with Scott Gimple. So, would they make pointless Fear spinoffs that would probably get canceled right away? Yeah, they would. you know, and I think that's what Scott Gimple is going to do. I do believe that Gimple is going to try his damnedest to make a Madison spinoff or make a, you know, Victor Strand spinoff or a Daniel spinoff. Like, I do feel like they're going to mad attempt to make a Fear spinoff, and I don't think it's going to work. But do I think that, you know, they're going to make this final batch of episodes a setup for some spinoffs? Yeah, I do. I honestly do. I think one of these spinoffs, let alone, could be about Madison looking for Alicia. And then, you know, in this spinoff, Alicia Denham Carey could make a small cameo and they could give you an answer, you know? Right there, you've got a spinoff. Right there, they would make something like that. So, I don't know. It's very conflicting. I want, personally, for me at least, I want Fear to be done. I want Fear to end. No setup for spinoffs, no nothing. The only way I would be okay with it is if they eventually made an appearance in the crossover series in a few years from now, right? And in this show, at least, they give them a conclusive ending, right? That's what I hope for. But again, that's probably asking too much. That's probably way too much to demand. We'll see when the actual show comes out. We'll see when they, you know, what they do. But I am preparing myself, and I think a lot of you guys should as well. We should all prepare ourselves for setup for a spinoff. I really do. I don't really think that Fear is going to end the kind of way that we all want it to. I feel like Fear is going to end in a way where it's going to be like, oh, well, look at this. You know, there's room for another series, right? I mean, hell, the series finale is literally titled The Road Ahead. So if that's not telling, I don't know what is. I mean, I'm going to be honest. So there you go. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think Fear is going to make some spinoffs? Do you think that, you know, people that have seen the episodes early are lying and that there really is a, you know, a setup for some spinoffs? Or do you think that, yes, the Fear the Walking Dead finale will conclude the characters in a proper manner and that'll be it, right? Because, again, I'm really finding it hard to believe that a Fear spinoff could do good considering how low the ratings are for the main Fear series, let alone if they do, you know, Fear spinoffs. So that's why I'm saying I really find this unlikely, but I feel like they're going to attempt it. I feel like that's what Scott Gimple has in mind. So we'll see what he does. We only got like about a month, really, and then we'll find out if this ending really is just a setup or if this really is a conclusion to the Fear the Walking Dead characters. So there you go. But if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button to miss any of the videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.